Hello guys, thanks a ton for tuning in today. I'm really excited today to talk to you guys about fear and how important fear is in your life. Fear is not a bad thing. It's important to realize first of all that fear is not a bad thing within itself. Fear saves you from punching some random guy in the street because you're going to go to jail. Fear saves you from robbing a bank and stealing money because you're going to go to jail. Fear saves you from going in the street and getting run over by a car. Fear is not bad within itself. What's bad about fear is actually the fear of fear. That's what you want to avoid. You don't want to have fear of fear, and I'll talk to you about how to do that today. First thing we're talking about is what fear is and what it will do if you have fear of fear. If you have fear of fear, man, you're going to miss out straight up. You are going to not talk to a fourth as many girls or meet a fourth as many girls in your life as you will if you're not scared of fear, and you're gonna not pursue your dreams. You're not gonna get your goals, man. And that's just honest. That's just brute, honest truth right there, man. You cannot fear fear. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that today. So the first thing you want to do in order to not fear fear is you need to change your relationship with fear. That's critical. Okay, you right now, most likely, if you're watching this video, or even if you're on the path to improving, you may still have some of this. And it is you have a relationship with fear that is passive. Okay, I used to have a passive relationship with fear, man, and I missed out all the time. And what you want to do is you want to make an active relationship with fear. That is critical to change your relationship from a passive to an active relationship with fear. So what does that mean? Basically, it means that when you feel fear, you're not passive with it. You're not avoiding it. You're not trying to, it's not a reason for you to not do something. Instead, when you feel fear, it's a reason, for you to actually do something. If you have an active relationship with fear, it means that when you feel fear, you do something. You are active with it. Okay, and it's important to do this because the other side of fear is actually freedom. Okay, the other side of fear is your goals. The other side of fear is your hot wife that you'll meet, man. The other side of fear is everything you want in life, okay? And what fear basically means, this right here is crucial, okay, man? Write this in your notes, okay? When you feel fear, that actually means this situation counts. That's all it means, man. That's all it means. When you feel fear, it means this situation counts. That's all you should be thinking about, okay? So here's some tips on how you can actually change your relationship from fear you can change your relationship from a passive relationship with fear to an active relationship with fear. First thing that I like to do is compare and analyze the best case scenario versus the worst case scenario. Okay, and basically what you'll realize when you do this is the worst case scenario is never as bad as you think, and the probability of it happening is pretty low. And the best case scenario of it is pretty freaking cool, man. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is when you feel fear or you feel pain, there's a tendency that most people have. I still do this sometimes. I'm working on it. I'm sure you might be still doing this too. Is you get a running dialogue in your brain. Okay, so to step back for a big picture really quick, the first thing you want to do when you experience fear is recognize it. Be like, oh shit, it's the fear, man. It's coming. You know, like you feel your hands sweating, your heart's beating. Just recognize it, okay? Just step one, recognize it, and then realize that this situation counts. That's what you say to yourself. You recognize it, this situation counts. Step number two, crucial, man. There's two different ways you're gonna interact with the fear. The one way is gonna be a passive relationship, and one way is gonna be an active relationship. Okay? So the passive relationship, the thing you do not want to do is when you feel the fear, just have a running dialogue in your brain like, oh shit, man, my hands are sweaty. Oh crap, my stomach's hurting. Oh crap, my knees are trembling. Oh my gosh, what's everyone thinking about me? That's just a running dialogue. And basically that means that you're not present to the moment. You're not present, and that's not what you want to do. Instead, you want to embrace it, okay? It is hard to do. This is not easy. Definitely easier said than done. But I promise you, if you do this, you will have massive improvements in your life. So, just to sum up again, step one, the fear comes. Recognize the fear. Step two, feel into the fear. Be present with it. Don't have a running dialogue of your brain just constantly running over and over and over, looping all these thoughts about the fear and what other people think and what she'll think and what Tom will think and all this. Just try to be present to it, accept it, and realize that every time that you take on fear, every time that you're active with fear, the less of a grip it has on you. And that's your motivation to take action every time you feel resistance, is that it will get easier, it will get better. And that is the whole point of it. And then the more you push fear, the more freedom you get. I know Conor McGregor has a great quote along a similar line of this, and it goes something like, only those who seek being uncomfortable will find true comfort. Only those who actively are trying to find uncomfortableness, so in other words, actively trying to attack fear, have an active relationship with fear instead of a passive relationship with fear, will find true comfort, or in our case, will find true freedom. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or if you want me to do another type of video or elaborate a little bit more on any points, feel free to let me know. I hope this video has inspired you guys to take some action and to change your relationship with fear. So next time you feel some resistance, you feel some fear, try doing the steps and still do it anyway, man, because it's really important, and you will realize that you can massively improve your life, massively see freedom and get comfortable if you actually take active relationship with fear instead of a passive relationship with fear. So I hope this video here inspires you to take some action today. Love you guys. Have a good one.